Welcome to Mixture of Knowledge. Let's look at this Britax Grow With You Harness to Booster Child Car Seat. On April 10th, 2021, we purchased this model at buyBuyBaby.com. And as you can see with buyBuyBaby, they're known for their 20% off coupon, so we saved $40 on this purchase. The original price was $199.99 and we purchased it for $159.99. These Britax child car seats have two modes. On the left you see the harness mode for when the child is younger, and on the right you see the booster mode for when the child is older and taller. Why are child restraint systems even necessary? This is to ensure that the restraint belts on a child's car seat are secured across the pelvis and rib cage. Because, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the pelvis and rib cage are better able to withstand crash forces than other parts of your body. Therefore, the lap belt should not be across the stomach and the shoulder belt should not be across the neck. To check out the car seat models that Britax has, go to us.britax.com. Britax calls their child car seats harness to booster, and so it's two phases or two modes as the child grows. And these three models are called Grow With You. It took me a while to really understand on their website and read through the details what are the differences, and the obvious differences are in the price. So the Grow With You Click Tight Plus has the most features, and so then it's the highest price. Today's price starting at $369.99. You have the second model, which costs less at $319.99, and it is also Grow With You Click Tight, but there's no plus to it. Third model, which is the cheapest model at $209.99, which is the one we purchased, it's just the Grow With You. Question is, what are the differences? The main difference is here in this center part, highlighted in yellow. The regular Grow With You model does not have anything in that middle part, whereas the two Click Tight models have this center part here that clicks down, highlighted in yellow. This Click Tight edition allows for quicker and easier installation of the car seat with the lap belt or the safety straps. Here also are the differences of the three models that I got from us.britax.com. So these are all referred to as the harness to booster car seats. With the Grow With You model, which we purchased, you have the extended 5-point harness safety easily transitions into a belt positioning booster as your toddler grows into a big kid. It has the quick push latch connectors. It has the patented Safe Cell technology, acts as a crumple zone, absorbing crash energy to help keep it away from your child, and it has 2 layers of side impact protection. The second model is the Grow With You Click Tight, and it has all of the features of the Grow With You, but it has this additional Click Tight installation, which is for quick installation in 3 easy steps. And you have the third model, which is the Grow With You Click Tight Plus. It has everything of the Grow With You Click Tight, but it has, in addition, 3 layers of side impact protection, not just 2, but 3 layers, and it has Safe Wash high performance fabric. Now that you know the key differences between the 3 models, let's look exclusively at the model Grow With You that we've purchased and used and we really like a lot. With this Grow With You model that does not have the Click Tight easy installation system, you need to understand that this hook right here is what you need to install the harness straps onto manually, and that's what is provided easily with the Click Tight system. But with this Grow With You model without the Click Tight system, you need to be able to do this on your own. And in the Grow With You user manual, this step, attaching the harness straps to these 2 hooks on the left and right, is not explained. Now let's look inside the user guide at some of the details. Because of how important safety is for a child, you need to read and understand this entire user guide on your own. I am not discussing every part here. On page 7 in harness mode, the user guide states, children must 1. Be at least 2 years of age, and 2. Weigh between 25 and 65 pounds, and 3. Stand between 34 and 49 inches in height, and 4. The top of the child's ears must be below the top of the head restraint when seated, and 5. The harness straps must be in the closest position at or above the child's shoulders when seated. In the booster mode, children must 1. Weigh between 40 and 120 pounds, and 2. Stand between 44 and 63 inches in height, and 3. The top of the child's ears must be below the top of the head restraint, and 4. The vehicle's shoulder belt must lay straight across the center of the child's chest with the shoulder belt guide positioned above the child's shoulders and does not contact the child's neck, and 5. The lap part of the vehicle seat belt should be worn under the armrest and rest low on the child's upper thighs. Installing the child seat in harness mode, page 8. First are the warnings. Install forward facing only. Do not use anything to raise the child seat off the vehicle seat. Do not install with the lower anchors for a child weighing more than 45 pounds. Britax recommends that the top tether be used at all times when installing the child seat. Using the top tether will improve the stability of your child seat and reduce the risk of injury. The following note was previously covered in my video for the size and weight limits for this harness mode. Then this guide mentions that this seat may be used in either the upright or reclined position in harness mode. See figures to the right, and they look the same. Upright is a little more upright, and the reclined is just seemingly slightly back a little bit. Then you skip page 9 because that's booster mode, and you go to page 10 for the installation in harness mode details. And I don't know why the guide is set up like this, but it's confusing when you're trying to go through the details, so just pay attention. You skip page 9 to go to page 10, and here it explains in harness mode how to install the seat with the lap shoulder belt. Before you begin, check your vehicle's owner's manual to determine what type of vehicle belt you have and how it can be locked for use with child seats. Check that your vehicle has a top tether anchor. As mentioned before, Britax recommends that the top tether be used at all times when installing the child seat. Using the top tether will improve the stability of your child's seat and reduce the risk of injury. Check your vehicle's owner's manual for tether anchor locations. Loosen the tether and place it over the child seat back to keep it from becoming pinned between the child seat and vehicle during seat installation, and this is important. Adjust the child seat to desired position and place forward facing on the vehicle seat. In step 1, pull seat cover forward. There's a lower flap and an upper flap, and so you lift up the upper flap first, and then you pull forward the lower flap, and that's where the space is there. This is where it does not have the click tight system in the middle, it's just the space now. Step 2, pull the vehicle belt out and route along the green belt path. Verify that the belt is not twisted and then buckle. What's missing on these steps here is with the click tight system, you just then pull the click tight bar down and you click it tight and you're done. But this system, without the click tight, the straps have to be manually positioned onto those anchors, and they don't have that step here, which is real confusing. You're not going to know what to do. And so if I can offer any help that's critical with this step, with this model of seat, is you have to make sure those straps are not on the hooks to put the lap belt across. So again, the harness straps need to be removed from the hooks, the left side and the right side hooks. Remove those harness straps, then place the lap belt across here, and that's where you're at step 2. Step 3, push the child seat firmly into the vehicle seat while removing all slack from the lap part A and the shoulder part B of the vehicle belt. Note, ensure that the vehicle belt is locked as directed by your vehicle's owner manual. Also note, the child seat is secure when it cannot be moved front to back or side to side more than 1 inch at the belt path. If the child seat is not secure, repeat the installation or use a different seating location. And then again, what is not shown here is after step 3, after you secure the car's shoulder strap and lap belt across the child seat there on step 3, you then need to go and attach the harness belts on the left hook and the right hook. Then it continues on page 11, step 4, firmly press the tether hook over the designated vehicle tether anchor. Remove slack. Step 5, secure excess webbing with the elastic strap. It has the heading lap shoulder belt again, and I thought we were already in this section. Nonetheless, it says note, to ensure proper installation of the child seat, route the lap and shoulder portions of the vehicle seat belt through the gap notch in the seat shell as shown. And the checklist. All connections are secure and vehicle belt is not twisted. Vehicle belt is locked as directed by your vehicle's owner's manual. Child restraint cannot be moved front to back or side to side more than 1 inch at the belt path. If the child restraint is not secure, repeat the installation or use a different seating location. Access top tether webbing is contained within your vehicle and secured. On page 12, details how to install the lower anchors. Note that the lower anchors in harness mode are for children who are up to 45 pounds only. Steps of installation and the notes are the same as the vehicle belt installation, but here you use the anchor strap across the seat and click into the car seat's lower seat anchors. Page 14 details how to install the child seat with the lap belt, and the steps are the same as for the lap shoulder belt. Page 9 is for booster mode and the warning box. Item 1. Position forward facing only in a seating position with a lap shoulder belt. Second, use only the vehicle's lap and shoulder belt system when securing a child in booster mode. Never secure a child with a lap belt only in booster mode. Always secure the unoccupied child seat to the vehicle by attaching the lower connectors to the lower anchors in the vehicle or by fastening the vehicle seat belt across the unoccupied child seat. If the lower anchors in your vehicle prevent proper vehicle belt fit across your child, you cannot use latch to position this seat in booster mode. See below. The vehicle belt fits properly when the vehicle shoulder belt lays straight across the center of the child's chest, above the child's shoulder, and does not contact the child's neck. See A. The lap part of the vehicle belt should be worn under the armrest or rest lower on the child's upper thighs. B. Page 16 describes installation in booster mode of the lower anchors. Before you begin, it is important to note it is not necessary to use lower anchors or tether to position this child restraint in booster mode. To use this seat in booster mode without lower anchors, see instructions for securing your child on page 17. Also important, use lower anchors to secure the child's seat to the vehicle seat when unoccupied, since in a crash, an unsecured child restraint system may injure occupants. Secure your child using the vehicle's lap shoulder belt system. Check that your vehicle has lower anchors. Check that your vehicle has a top tether anchor. Do not use top tether without securing lower connectors. Loosen the tether and place it over the back of the child's seat to keep it from becoming pinned between the child's seat and vehicle seat during positioning. Adjust the child's seat to the upright position and place forward facing on the vehicle seat. To install the lower anchors in booster mode, these are the same steps as was previously discussed in harness mode. So up to now in this video we have covered installing the child seat, general information, and in harness mode and in booster mode. The entire user guide is more than 43 pages long, so check out my next YouTube video on securing your child seat functions, vehicle compatibility. Please hit like and subscribe, that helps a lot, and thank you for watching.